Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Monday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Wow, hopefully you got a chance to get outside today. An absolutely gorgeous day out there as we bring in meteorologist Brian Lapis. We were talking about this yesterday. Spring fever potential. Brian, I think I got some.
Yeah. I'm ready for some ice cream.
You're always ready for ice cream.
We're in Chicopee. Harold's is probably a little too far to get to tonight, but maybe Mr. Cone is open.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
I guess so.
Maybe we'll have to. Well, maybe we'll send one of the production assistants out on our reconnaissance mission a little bit later on tonight.
Sounds good.
Let's take a look at traffic, shall we? And you can see here that traffic is moving pretty well up and down the valley. 91 in good shape. The Mass Pike from the Berkshires to Worcester also in good shape. So that is good news as we start to think about the evening commute. And it is a warm day for certain. Keep in mind that our record highs for the state are around 70 degrees, so it's not extraordinarily warm, but certainly is mild. 60 now Springfield, 62 in Greenfield, and in the mid to upper 50s Northampton and Orange. We go to the Berkshires, 60 Great Barrington and 55 right now in North Adams. A little breezy as well out of the west, 13-mile-per-hour breeze Springfield, and 16-mile-per-hour wind in Pittsfield. That wind will back off as we head toward sunset, which, by the way, is now around 6:50 p.m. So we've got plenty of daylight left. You can see the clear air here. We'll let you know how long the sunshine lasts and how long we'll stay with this mild air with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
Police are searching for a missing man in Chicopee after pulling his car out of the Connecticut River last night. According to police, 26-year-old Daniel Callahan of East Windsor is still considered missing after his car was found in the river Sunday. Police are saying that though the plates belong to Callahan, they can't be sure he was the one driving the car. Search and rescue operations are planned for today, and they will continue. We'll have the latest on 22 News starting at 5 o'clock. A court-martial convened today for Massachusetts Air National Guard member Jack Teixeira, who was sentenced in federal court last year to 15 years in prison for leaking highly classified military documents. Teixeira faces additional military charges of disobeying orders and obstructing justice in the court-martial. The leaks were secret assessments of Russia's war in Ukraine, including information about troop movements, supplies, and equipment to Ukrainian troops. He also admitted to posting information about a U.S. adversary's plans to harm U.S. forces serving overseas. Northampton's mayor announced she's running for re-election. She's the 45th mayor of the city of Northampton and was first elected in November of 2021. Before that, she served 4 terms as a city councilor from 2013 to 2022. In a statement sent to 22 News, she told her constituents that, quote, "I am running to serve as your mayor for another 4-year term. I hope we can continue to work together and make our beloved city even more accessible, equitable, and sustainable." The Blarney blowout took place over the weekend in Amherst, and according to UMass officials, there were 29 arrests and 23 medical calls. This is an increase compared to last year's event that resulted in 18 arrests and 21 medical calls. Police say the parties took place largely at the townhouse condos on Meadow Street, but wrapped up around 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. The majority of the calls to police were related to alcohol and disorderly conduct. Well, if you like today's weather, Brian, it looks like we do it all over again tomorrow.
Yeah, some spots today got up to 60, so I'm expecting low to maybe even mid-60s here tomorrow. Let's take a look with our 22 News Storm Team forecast, clouds and radar. As we mentioned before, sunshine, and of course now with sunset closer to 7 p.m., you've got plenty of time to enjoy the extra daylight here this afternoon. 5 o'clock here this afternoon, mostly clear. I'm expecting that evening temperatures for the most part will be in the 50s and 40s. 9 o'clock tonight, mostly clear. So mostly clear skies through the overnight hours. Early tomorrow morning, 30s and upper 20s. I'm forecasting a low of 28 to 34 for tomorrow. And another day of pretty bright sunshine. 10 o'clock sunshine. Sunshine at noontime as well. A little breeze out of the south here tomorrow with high temperatures of 60 to 64. We do start to cool down a little bit for the middle of the week, and there might even be a few snowflakes here before the end of the week. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
Kevin Hart is performing at the Mass Mutual Center this Friday night. Springfield will be one of the stops on his new comedy tour, Acting My Age. He is currently touring nationally with his 9th stand-up special. His last special, Reality Check, was named the #1 comedy tour in 2022. In 2023, Hart was also named the highest grossing comedian of the year. He is an Emmy and Grammy-nominated comedian and Mark Twain recipient. For tickets, just visit our website. And also performing at the Mass Mutual Center, Grammy-nominated rock band Counting Crows will be making a stop in Springfield for their new tour. According to MGM Springfield, the Complete Suites Tour will showcase the band's newest album, which is their first full-length album in 5 years. They will be at the Mass Mutual Center on July 2nd. Tickets go on sale March 14th at 10 a.m. and a special pre-sale will start March 11th. Again, we have information on tickets at wwlp.com. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, egg prices continue to be on the rise nationwide. Tonight we'll take a look at how it's impacting one local business in East Longmeadow. And Bay State visiting nurses are protesting in Northampton following a year-long contract dispute over fair wages. A look at the impact this will have on health care moving forward locally. Plus, Senator Ed Markey spoke today at the 106th Annual Mass Building Trades Union Convention. We'll have a recap of today's event. Brian.
Noticing, Nick, a little slowdown on either end of 291 here, where 291 meets I-91 and where 291 meets the Pike, but that may be just usual volume. Nothing too terrible happening there, and otherwise we're in good shape. 91 north and southbound good. Mass Pike looks to be moving fine all the way to Worcester and all the way to Stockbridge as well. Warm air continues for at least one more day. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team 7-day forecast on 22 News at 5.
Brian, thanks, and updates anytime at wwlp.com and the free 22 News app. We'll see you tonight, starting at 5.